Everyone, my name is Marek Rudak. I'm a love proficiency coach. My goal with these videos is to mobilize men's hearts to be an asset in personal, professional relationships. Thank you so much for being with me. I am so glad that you're here. Today, what I'd like to do is I'd like to expand and talk about the practical side of an article that is linked right below called Missed Out Dreams. And as I was reflecting on this article right before I decided to make this video, one idea came to my mind is how, at least when it came to my experience, and hopefully you can relate to, is one of the reasons why it took me a while to get going on my dreams is because I had the tendency to read more, do more research, and at face value it's not a bad thing, but the problem with this is essentially that is a manifestation of fear, because instead of actually doing the reading and the researching, it's a cop-out. It gives you a feeling that you're doing something, but it's really deferring that dream down the road. And if you get caught up in that cycle too long, you essentially miss out on your dream. Another thing that I've noticed is, even now as I walk this path and pursue my dream to mobilize men's hearts to be an asset in personal, professional relationships, one of the things that I get a lot is, oh, have you read this? Have you read that? And again, it's a good advice. I know it comes from the right place, but essentially what it's saying is like, hey, conform to other people's ideas. And don't get me wrong, there's a time and place for that, but where the issue comes into play, for me at least, is that if you always conform to other ideas, then there's no space for new ones. And so I think that's like another step along the journey. First one is not to spend too much on research, but I think another step is also resist the urge when other people tell you from the right perspective, from right place, to do more research, because that defers you from your own journey, from discovering new ideas. Because hey, if all the ideas solve the problem, then the problem wouldn't exist. So the fact that the problem still exists means that there's got to be more ideas that actually solve the problem. And so, again, I don't want to make it sound like I'm being disrespectful or self-righteous or perhaps a know-it-all, but I think there's an important part of the journey to make your dream a reality is the realization that, hey, I need to stop listening and discover things on my own, because it's only I that have that unique perspective that can come up with new ideas. But if I cling to the safe, I cling to the fears, I just keep regurgitating things that are out there, and in essence keep the status quo, because the things that are out there obviously have not addressed the issue. So my friends, my challenge to you is whatever it is that you are wanting to do, whatever it is that God placed in your heart, resist the urge to do research, do something that puts you on the path of creation, whether it's starting a blog, doing a video like this, talking to a friend, maybe setting up a talk. I don't know what it is, but do that. Let me know how it goes. And until next time, God bless you guys, and talk to you soon.